Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last topic here on Charlie's Edition, the Joy of Gay Sex series. And if you have not seen parts 1 through 4, definitely go back and check out those topics. Comment, let me know what you guys thought about those. Now, this topic isn't a fun topic to talk about, but it's definitely educational and gives you a little bit of information. And it gives you the difference between real rape and fantasy rape play. So we're going to talk about. Once again, this is out of the book, The Joy of Gay Sex. So let's go ahead and read. In recent years, the incidence of rape of men by men has significantly increased. In fact, many cases of rape are forms of gay bashing, perpetrated by straight men, often in groups against gay men. Feminists and psychologists have called our society a culture of rape. Its characteristics are sexual inequality, exploration of sex in commerce and entertainment, and rigid concepts of sin and retribution. The attacker invariably blames the victim by saying that she or he dressed, acted, or spoke provocatively, or in some other way asked for it. Rape is about power, not about sex, has become a commonly heard statement. Yet sex and power are intimately related. What changes sexual intercourse, in its wildest sense, into rape is not the force used, but rather the lack of consent, which leads to one of the dirty secrets of recent gay life, date rape. This used to be rare among men, often a result of cross signals. An experienced man, for instance, might pick up someone who is just coming out and, misled by the inexperienced one's flirtatiousness, thinks he wants to have sex. In fact, however, the experienced man is just looking for a conversation and cuddling. The experienced man may fail to respect their partner's limits. Overcome by the combination of resentment and lust, he may force sex on his partner. The increased frequency of date rape in recent years seems to be directly correlated to the fear many gays feel about contracting AIDS. Less willing to be sexually active, yet attracted to their partner, they appear indecisive. Another may interpret the indecision as flirting. Should misunderstanding continue, the partner may feel frustrated. If he has a violent streak in his personality, sexual assault may be the result. As a response to this threat, some men leaving bars or clubs with a stranger have taken up the practice of introducing them by name to a friend or even to the bartender for safety's sake. Rape has always occurred in prisons. In recent years, potential victims have been placed in special cell blocks to decrease the incidence of rape. Unless segregated, the younger, slightly more attractive male in prison better be ready to defend his ass. Recently, a slew of lawsuits against prisons and prison employees by men who were raped and the result of contracted AIDS have received much publicity. The victims contend that they were subjected to cruel and unusual punishment forbidden by the U.S. Constitution, and they are demanding civil and criminal recompense. Rape is assault and can produce physical trauma as well as psychological harm. If you have been raped, you should report it to the police and seek medical care, even if you suspect that the cops in an area may be unsympathetic to a raped man. Larger cities have rape crisis lines that can advise you on how to handle the police, to get medical treatment, and to seek counseling. If such crisis lines or clinics do not exist in your area, check your local gay center or gay info hotline. Seek medical treatment whether you report the rape or not. This may include a rectal exam to check for internal tears or bleeding. If tests for STDs and AIDS are a result of the rape and not part of the exam, be certain that you get tested for them. Again, whether or not you report the rape as a crime, you ought to look into counseling. Male rape victim clinics using group sessions are psychologically useful. Many rape victims end up feeling powerless and out of control in completely unrelated areas of their life. Work, sports, as a result of the attack. Some victims feel partly responsible for the result, an idea often fostered by their attacker. I know you want it, why else would you be wearing those tight jeans? Group sessions, one-on-one counseling, and talking to it through with friends are needed to free you from the emotional pain. Let's see, Gay men also have fantasies about being raped, but these are quite different from the foregoing acts of exploitation. Gay men sometimes masturbate to the fantasy that another man or the entire college football team is forcing sex upon him. Some find the scenario arousing and even act out with tricks or lovers. There's also an extensive genre of pornography founded upon these ideas. Don't feel guilty if you enjoy the fantasy. It doesn't mean that you want to really be raped. Part of the fun in gay life is the ability to let go during sexual fantasies and to become passive in the arms of another man. The rape we suspect is but a transformation of the desire to be taken care of by another man, and that leads to feelings of intimacy. So very interesting. A sad subject, but very interesting and can be educational, and you definitely find out the difference between fantasy play and a real life thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much brings us to an end of tonight's Joy of Gay Sex series, okay? I appreciate you guys, for those of you who do tune in, I appreciate you guys for listening and watching. Please be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys thought about this. And I have dozens of other subjects that I did in the past. Any subject you could possibly think of was in this book, is now on my YouTube, so be sure to go back in my videos and check out those videos and let me know what you think about them. So, once again, Charlotte Zay will be coming out this Friday night. Be sure to pay attention to any videos that may come out tonight in preparation for Miss Charlotte Zay. So, thank you for watching. I'm Charlie, aka Miss Charlotte Zay, and I will talk to you guys soon. So, holla back.